Uno, doi, tre, patru. It's really similar to Spanish and Italian. Eruptions of mud and gas coming out of volcanoes. The best road in the world. I knew Romania would have cool landscapes. I'm glad I found them. Today we're gonna go back to Europe and we're gonna zoom in on Romania. This place has mud volcanoes and, like Egypt, a structure called Sphinx. In this video, I will present to you the geography and travel suggestions for Romania. You are welcome to let me know if there are any mistakes. Let's zoom in! Romania is a country in Europe, in Eastern, Southern, Central Europe. Yeah, around there. To the north, it borders Ukraine and Moldova. To the east lies the Black Sea. To the south lies Bulgaria and Serbia. And to the west, it borders Hungary. The border with Moldova looks really irregular, but it's actually just following the highly meandering river Prut. The Danube River makes up the border from about the middle of Serbia right here and with Bulgaria, until it meets the Prut River right here, where they stream into the Black Sea. And here, in this large river delta, we can find Romania's largest islands. See, this big piece of land is surrounded by water. It's called Great Brăila Island. And on the same delta, we can find other smaller islands. The northernmost point of Romania lies right here on the Prut River, bordering Moldova, really close to this road here. The easternmost point lies right here, bordering the Black Sea, in the Danube River Delta. The southernmost point lies in the Danube River, bordering Bulgaria. It is actually a tourist attraction with 5 stars. And the westernmost point touches Serbia, but is like 140 meters away from Hungary. Also marked as a tourist attraction, this one only has 4 stars though. Romania is the 12th biggest country in Europe and comes in number 81 in area of all countries in the world. Really close in size with Ghana and Laos. With 19.3 million people, Romania comes in number 61 in population, a little less than Chile and a little more than Kazakhstan. The population density becomes 81 people per square kilometers, and Romania comes in number 97 in population density. Romania has, like other countries in the world, had an increase in life expectancy from 65.7 years in 1960 to 76.1 years in 2019. Now that is an improvement. Maybe you already know the capital city, Bucharest, not to be confused with Hungary's Budapest. But what you might not already know are the other major cities, like Iași, Timișoara, Cluj-Napoca, and Constanța. There are major cities in all corners of the country. The official language is Romanian, a Romance language like Spanish, French, Italian, Portuguese. But the language has developed in other directions from the other Romance languages. Because, well, the French, Spanish, and Italians are a bit away from Romania. Romania lies closer to people that speak Slavic languages. But Romanian is actually pretty great because it's pronounced like it's written. The best way to understand this is to listen to Dragostea din Tei by Ozone and look at the lyrics. You'll see they all match up. Anyway, since it's a Romance language, you might recognize this. If you know another Romance language, just look at this. Uno, doi, trei, patru, cinci, sase, sapte, opt, noua, zece. It's really similar to Spanish and Italian. I'm sorry if there are any mispronunciations, but I think I like Romanian. Romania in Romanian is Romania, and the name is derived from the Latin word Romanus, meaning Roman or Rome. So Bucharest lies here in the south. Whoa, this looks like a really large city. Let's see what we have here. This looks like the parliaments. Palace of Parliament. Whoa, look at that building. Here we have the parking for the parliament, also important. Piața Constituției parking. You have a great view of the parliament building. Okay, and then there is this road here going to Bucharest fountains. Whoa, look at that. That looks fun, especially on a hot day. Here we have a river, Dâmbovița River. And here is a library. Look at that building. Whoa, what else do we have here? Biblioteca de Istoria. Must be history library. What is this? A concert hall. And here we have a park. Serene park with a lake and rose garden. Well, that sounds probably nice for a walk. Ah, playground. See, with a little pond. What is that building? Concert hall. Is this a very musical city? I think it is. Oh, this is much cooler. See, look at this. This is fun. It's almost like the real thing. Look, they're even showing Mamma Mia. Well, this is fun. I can just walk here around the city. There's no need for travel. Okay, of course, that was a joke. Church here. A pool. Oh, this is a large building. Whoa. See, I can stand here. See, this is what it looks like. This road with those trees, and then woo, we zoom in. Here we have those fountains. Look at that. There are a lot of fountains. Are these also fountains? That's a really cool road. And then leading up until here, the Parliament building. All right, let's see what else Romania has to offer. Yeah, I want to go to the north and then see what these mountains here look like. Is there a lake here? Yes. This looks pretty nice. So there's a lot of forest and we have mountains. We have this lake. Let's see if there are any pictures of the lake. Oh yeah, there is. Nice. And then there is a road going from here. You can drive up these mountains and wow. Really cool view from here. And it looks like there is a trail going here as well. Hiking area, all right. And then, yeah, seems like you can hike from there over these mountains here. You can probably even go here to another top. I want to visit one more place. I'm gonna go to Constanța along the Black Sea. Let's see what this city looks like. Okay, yeah, lots of trains. We have some flats. And here we have a park. Is that a fountain? Yep, another fountain. I like fountains in Romania. Well, I do too. They're a good idea. Yeah, walking the streets of Constanța. Jerry's Pizza. And you can get a tattoo and piercing. Buy some clothes to match it. And I think Constanța has a beach. Let's see if there are any beaches here. Oh, yes, there are. Yep. Here is a beach. Modern beach. It looks like a good beach. Lots of sand. And a restaurant there. And this beach keeps on going. Yeah, plenty of beach opportunities here in Constanța. Here is the topography map. Romania is definitely a country with variation in elevations, from the low-lying Danube River delta to hills here in yellow, to the tall Carpathian Mountains here in the center of the country, with surrounding valleys. Let's go into detail and let's start with those mountains. The Carpathian Mountains is a large mountain range not only in Romania, but continues south into Serbia, and to the north into Ukraine, Slovakia, Hungary, Poland, Czechia, and Austria. They are divided into the Western, Eastern, and Southern Carpathians, and it's the Southern Carpathians that we can find in Romania. The Carpathian Mountains in Romania swing southeastward and then westward into the country. The eastern part of the mountains are forested. About a third of the country's woodlands are here. And there is volcanic activity here, like here at Vulcani Noroioși Paclele Mari, where there are mud volcanoes. There are small eruptions of mud and gas coming out of volcanoes. Here, look at that one. And look at that landscape. So spectacular. Romania's landscapes are off to a good start, huh? The southern part of the Carpathian Mountains are called the Transylvanian Alps. And here is where you can find the country's tallest point, Moldoveanu Peak, 2,544 meters or 8,346 feet. Here are also more than 150 glacial lakes. Lakes made from glaciers, like the Balea Lake. Isn't that beautiful? Furthermore, the mountains have grasslands, and there is some woodland here. And where the wind and rain have been strong forces, the rocks have been eroded to have really cool shapes, like here, the Sphinx, and here Babele. I knew Romania would have cool landscapes. I'm glad I found them. Lastly, the western part of the Carpathian Mountains in Romania lies here. This area is called Apuseni Mountains. These are the lowest of the mountain ranges and naturally have more people settled than in the other mountains. I've been looking around in this area and there are many small settlements, but also lots of hotels. This must be an amazing place to visit. So, those were the mountains. But do you see what lies in between the Romanian mountains? Yes, the Transylvanian Basin, the largest plateau of the country, with an average elevation of 350 meters. Here we can find hills, and this is an important area for agriculture. Around the Carpathian Mountains, the elevation drops, and larger rivers appear. You can see the water being collected here pretty easily on the map, like the Olt River here, streaming out into the larger Danube River, and the Siret River, also streaming out into the Danube River, which streams out into the Black Sea, creating this huge river delta I mentioned earlier. This is where you can find the lowest elevations in the country. The delta is triangular, like most deltas, and this is a beautiful place, by the way. Lots of water, swamps, islands, sandbanks, fun for wildlife and for visitors. It's opposite side time. I measure 20,000 kilometers from the capital city Bucharest, move it around the globe, and we land in the South Pacific Ocean. And like many other European countries, the closest land is Pitt Island, part of New Zealand. We've already seen some great travel destinations in the landscape section, like Vulcani Noroioși Paclele Mari, the Sphinx, and Babele, or the river delta if you don't like mountains. But I found more. You can start your Romanian adventure in the city Brașov. Wow, look at this place. This is a popular town to visit because of monuments from medieval times. It just seems fun to walk around here and pay a visit to the narrowest street in the country, and probably the most narrow street I have ever seen, and I'm from the Netherlands. Strada Sfori. This is really narrow. We continue our travel to the next really beautiful town, Sighisoara. Many Romanians will say this is one of the most beautiful towns in the whole country, maybe also in Europe. This town is UNESCO listed and has really well preserved medieval walls and fun flags. A popular attraction is the house where Vlad Dracul was born, who inspired the creator of the fictional figure Dracula. Okay, if this was a little bit too scary to you, let's head to the next destination, which, well, might be a little scary too if you're afraid of heights. Râpa Rosia, meaning red ravine. This is a natural monument with really cool formations. Erosion over a long time has given this place a sharp and rocky mountainside with real tall, almost vertical walls. This is a popular place for hiking, and from here you have a great view. I have one more destination for you, and I can tell you, if I ever come to Romania, I will definitely visit this one. It's Transfăgărașan. This is a mountain road crossing the southern part of the Carpathian Mountains in Romania, and if we zoom in here to the steepest part, we can see this must be a spectacular road. Whoa! Look at this! What I love about mountain roads is that it's a super easy way to see nature. You don't even have to leave your car, although I would probably get out of the car for these views. This is impressive, Romania. It goes in between the two highest points in the country, climbing up to an altitude of 2,042 meters. If you've seen Top Gear, then you may know presenter Jeremy Clarkson. He said that the Transfăgărașan was the best road in the world. Romania has so much to offer. Spectacular mountains with cool rock formations, mud volcanoes, hiking areas, and cute little towns. When international travel will be easier again, and maybe I'll be on a road trip in Europe, I'll definitely keep in mind Romania. These were some geographical facts on Romania. Next time we're gonna go to the first and last cute country, Qatar, and we're zooming out. Thank you for watching, guys.